Hey Violet, how you doing? How's things? Working on thumbnails. Cool. I pretty much use some of the same I use all the time. I use a program called Canva, Canva. They have like free thumbnails and you can just put whatever you want on it. It's pretty good. That's the program I use. Yeah, it's pretty good. It works. I haven't done some in a long time. The one I have on now, it's like I've had it forever. Sometimes I use some of my older ones from like years ago. Yeah, it's good for short videos. Yeah, I need to make a few more. I'll see how it goes. I want to do like old science readings and stuff like that, but it's just so time consuming. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I used to have another one called Snapper, and that one was good, and then it just didn't work for me anymore. I don't know why. Just way load or something like that happened. So I was like, yeah, I need to find another one. But I actually paid for the Snapper one, and it was pretty good. But then it acted up, and I was like, yep, I'm done. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I do it live. I like to do it live, and then when I do it live, it takes forever. If I upload it and do it like record it on like StreamYard or something, if I record it, it'll take me half an hour, no problem. Because I'll just spend like 3 to 5 minutes on each sign, and then that's it. But what I do is I usually do it live, and then when people come in, they're like, "What sign are you on?" And then the people hold me back, and then they start talking, and then next thing you know, I'm taking forever, like a whole hour on doing all signs. Yeah, I get distracted by people, so that's why I stopped doing it because it's like, and then you have to timestamp it all, and then people complain, "Oh, where's this to?" And then I'm like, "It just video just got uploaded. Like, calm yourself." Yeah, I did pick a cards as well, and those were nice. I did those live too, and it didn't take that long because it's only 3 cards, so it was good. I like to do it live because it feels like it's meant for the people that come in the chat. But I stopped doing it. It just too time consuming, and I just don't really care about it too much. Um, and everybody, it's like you can't please everyone, but some people say, "Oh, I miss you doing that." And then some people are like, "Oh, don't do the signs, just answer questions. We need you to do questions and readings." And I'm like, "You people don't make up your damn mind." So I just was like, whatever. So I stopped doing it. It doesn't matter what you do, it's never good enough. And I think at one point in time, for like a month, I like did games and pick a number, and then people would like I would have like a numbers 1 to 10 inside of a little cup, and I'd shake it around, and I'd ask everybody to put a number in the chat, and I'd pick a random person. And somebody got picked twice and they're like, "Oh, this is unfair. You got picked again." And I was like, "All right, you can't pick again if you already had a reading because everybody's going crazy over here. But if it was them that got picked twice, they'd be happy." So it's like I stopped doing all that and I just come on live. I answer questions and that's it, and talk and that's it. So to hell with it. I think this way is the best way. I have like less people around and more serious people that just want questions answered and that's it. And I don't have to deal with no stupid ass people and complaining. And then some people got really sensitive during the readings and they were like, "Oh, you said this and you said that. I hope that doesn't happen because that's my situation right now. Oh my God, I should have never listened to this," and blah, blah, blah. And I always tell people before COVID happened in 2020, the beginning of 2020, I was like doing those like readings and pick a cards and old signs. And then everybody was like, "Oh, I don't even want to listen to you anymore because everything is negative." And I said, "Well, if everything is negative, that means something bad's gonna happen." And in January, everybody was complaining about me. I lost subscribers. And then in March, that's when COVID hit. And I said, "Well, everybody who left me, now you know why the readings was negative. Spirit was trying to tell you COVID was coming and you're all fucked. And you all disrespected me and talked shit about me that my readings were negative, negative things was going to happen. And there you go. COVID came and negative happened." And then I was like, "Well, it's time for me to not do it no more because they can't appreciate the predictions. They can't appreciate what Spirit's trying to tell them. So fuck them." You know, that's how I ended up feeling in the end. I was like, "Spirit just went out of their way to tell you all that bad shit was coming. You disrespected me, saying that all I do is give bad readings and and negative messages. And then next thing you know, everybody was dealing with COVID. Which one is the most negative thing that's happened in the past 3 years?" Oh yeah, I always have. I've been trolled. I've been, attacked by all sorts of people and psychics, and I don't care. I'm still here. It doesn't bother me. They can say whatever they want. I really don't care. The people who love me and care about me and my clients and my friends, that I've been on here for 4 years and every year is different. And I really don't care what they think. People come and go, just like everything else. People move on from me, go to another psychic. People leave a psychic and come to me. Some people have multiple people they go to. Some people are addicted to it, and some people just want a genuine reading from a genuine person. And some people you have a really good connection with, and you end up having them for a very long time. So yeah. So that's exactly how I feel about all of that in the past few years. Otherwise, that I love my channel. I love the people that come in here and support me and get readings and just come and conversate. That's all that matters, and have fun. Yeah, I like doing all those things as well. Hey Ninja, how you doing? I like having conversations with everybody. Like I like conversating and talking about life and talking about current events and things and just having like fun and just talking to everybody and seeing where everybody's at. And, giving advice and taking advice and exchanging conversation and pleasantries. That's all. It doesn't matter to me. Like I can come on here and not even make a dollar. I don't care. I don't come on here like to to get rich or to make money or to scam anybody. I just like coming on here to talk to everybody, see what everybody's doing, pull a few cards here and there and messages and just say hi and, just have fun. Yeah, I'm doing good, Ninja. All's good. So I'm one of those people who really don't care. It is, I have fun and then that's it. All right, I got a donation here from someone. Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, hey BT, how you doing? I got your donation. Thanks. You want a general reading? I got Eric mentor me next week. Talk to me if it is good. Is it good? Nice. Okay, BT. I'll check that out for you. Hey, hey. Well, that's good. That he'll be mentoring you and supervise the action. It rained there for 20 seconds. Yeah. It rained here this morning and last night, but today it's been like cloudy all day. Sorry, to hear that, BT. I know it can be stressful with family and friends, and life can be that way. Just put your faith in God and just know that He has the right situation for you, and everything will go your way. Oh, it smells good. Okay, good. As long as it smells good. I know life's hard, for a lot of people, and I know life's hard for, people who have things to deal with. This year has been an extremely hard year for me and my family, dealing with, a lot of family stuff. It seems like it's a never ending story, like always something happening, something going wrong, something challenging us. But you know what? Just give thanks for life. Just give thanks that, you have money, you have a place to stay, you have transportation, you have a job, you have your health. Look at all the positive things, because there's more positive things you can conjure up than negative, I'm sure. Because we allow the negative things, even though it's only a little bit, to consume us as much as we shouldn't allow it to consume us. But I'm working on that every day, and I feel like I haven't mastered it, but it's got me to a point of sanity, and like I don't really give a shit about too many things and too many people, or how things are, or what people say, or what people do. I just try and pretty much focus on me. And I think everybody should do the same. Focus on yourself, focus on, like, the people that you love and care about, and everybody else should be irrelevant. And just allow God to do his works, and just keep doing what you have to do to make yourself happy. I know some days can be worse than others, and some days can be better than others, but it's not always bad, not always good. But make the best of the day. Okay. So in general, BT, in the next 30 days, you'll be dealing with a man. Looks like it could be him. Somebody who's very responsible, a businessman, professional, somebody who is generous and considerate and will help you. Right now, you feel like you have bad luck. In the next 30 days, you're gonna feel like you have you still feel like the opportunity is lacking, or you just have you feel let down because things are not really going the way you want it to go. But don't worry, because a lot of activity is gonna happen, a lot of decisions will be made, messages will come to you out of nowhere. Fast-paced things are gonna happen after like the next 8 days, next couple days. It'll things will get a little better. But you personally, you just gotta stop telling yourself you had bad luck. Stop telling yourself things are not great. Stop thinking that you're being let down. Um, like if you have no experience in the field that you're in, don't worry. Those things will get everybody. You'll get taught, you'll learn, and you'll overcome all those obstacles. You just gotta completely advance at everything that comes towards you. Take the challenge, accept the challenge, and go forth with it. Um, do whatever you have to do to make your life better. And I feel like after 3 weeks' time, you're going to have more practical knowledge about things, more business acumens, more strength, more of a feeling that you're a part of an enterprise, you're part of a negotiation, you're a part of like a real business, that and you have a real job, and you're doing what you have to do in order to make yourself happy. I don't get nothing bad here. I just think that mentally you're draining yourself because you're not giving yourself the opportunity to think positive instead of always thinking that something bad is going to happen. So that has to be you understanding that it's not always going to be perfect, and it never will be. You just have to accept the fact that you're going somewhere, and you need to get there without putting yourself down or thinking that nothing's going to go your way ever. Because if you think that, then it's going to remain that way in your head constantly. And I know a lot of my sister told me last week, on the weekend, I mean, she told me, because today's already Tuesday. She told me on Sunday or Saturday, she says, you know what? I'm fucking tired of being positive. I'm effing tired of this. I'm tired of being a strong person. I'm tired of that. When is this shit gonna stop? And I said, it's gonna stop when you stop complaining. And she's like, well, it's so hard. It's this and that. And I said, you see me, I should be your example. Oh, but you don't know what it's like. And I'm like, of course, I don't know anything. I've just been in the world for 46 years, just sitting on my ass doing fucking nothing, right? See, everybody thinks that their life is worse than everybody else, when it isn't. You make things worse when you say those things out loud. You got to say, I'm going to overcome the bullshit. I'm going to make things better. I'm going to get off my ass. I'm going to stop fucking complaining. I'm going to make sure that I get my shit together. I'm going to go to work and do what I have to do. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to do this. Whatever your goal is, just fucking do it and shut up. Just don't complain, because the universe is listening. What you don't see and hear, God does. And he knows your thoughts. He's like, oh God, here he goes again. Here she goes again. Oh well. You're gonna stay there in that spot, in the shithole. If you preach a good way and a good life into existence, it happens. You actually will believe it. And then when you believe it, you'll receive it. Because Spirit's saying, okay, finally, they're not complaining, bitching, and moaning. They're actually accepting the fact that they have the life they have, and they're trying to make it better, and they are making it better. So now we're going to bless them and show them, like, your faith in me brings my faith in you. I am the universe, and the universe is me. You got to preach that into the world every day. When you wake up, I am the universe, and the universe is me. You keep saying that, and you'll feel like unstoppable. You'll feel like you have everything. And when something bad happens, you'll be like, oh, it's okay. I know this shit was gonna happen. Ha ha ha. Bye. Fuck that. I ain't worried about it. Let's go on to the next day. And if you don't do that, you don't get nowhere. People just have to understand that that's how life is. But you don't need friends. You see, I don't have much. Listen, I was a guy who was so popular. I had so many friends, and I thought it was cool to have to be popular, to have friends. But that was the worst thing, was to be popular and to have friends, because all of them were leeches. All of them were cockroaches. All of them were pieces of shit. And all they wanted was to hang on my coattails and take shit from me and do shit to me and be jealous of me, critique me, disrespect me. Now that I don't have many friends and just a handful that I can count on one hand and my family, that's it. My dog treats me better than my friends. I don't even have like a true best friend like outside of family because I don't want one. And ever since I did that, life is better because I don't have to report to anybody or deal with anybody's bullshit. There's too many friends, brings too many problems, you know? But you don't have to disturb anybody and you don't need to have close friends. All you need is yourself. And then once you're happy with yourself, you can adapt to anything. And you attract really good friends and really good people. I have more people online that respect me than people offline. You know? Between you and Eric and like how things are gonna go, it's gonna be really good because he's going to be monitoring you and dealing with you. Things are gonna get better between you and him. Seems like he's very professional and he's very good at what he does. You're gonna benefit from this. You're gonna gain from this. You're gonna get more money. More everything is gonna happen. Things are gonna start to turn around for you in your career, in your work life. Um, the opportunities are coming. Everything's coming. But if you plan stuff, it might not go the way it's going. You know? Okay, Virgo, no problem, sweetheart. Things are gonna shortly arrive, but don't make any plans. Just allow things to flow naturally, BT. Just allow it to flow naturally. Let everything flow in your favor. I got good cards for you today, like better than I've ever had for you before. I don't have anything negative. The only negative thing that I have is your thoughts. That's it. And are things gonna get better between you and Eric? Yes, definitely. In a romantic way, I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't say I don't know, but I don't see no romantic stuff. I see more a bond at work, a bond that is gonna get better and better. I see him really, you know, yes, of course. But that's nothing to be ashamed of, BT. That's nothing to be ashamed of. It doesn't matter if you're insecure. Only you can change that. You can't you have to understand that you can't allow yourself to think that people have to make you uninsecure. You gotta say to yourself, I'm BT, I love myself, I know who I am. I want people to see I if you want people to see who you are, fine. If you don't, then don't worry about it. But it's not about you being insecure. You just got to be more positive. Insecurity is not a disease. Insecurity is a feeling. So if you feel insecure, then unsecure it, undo it. Make yourself feel positive. Make yourself feel good. And the only way you can do that is to be positive, and accept the fact that life is not perfect and you're not perfect and the people you deal with is not perfect. The only thing you can do is pretty much tell yourself, okay, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go to work, I'm going to do what I have to do. When I come home, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And I'm going to go to sleep with nothing on my conscience. And I'm going to put everything in God's hands and just live life. Fuck it. If you can do that, you'll see your life change in 2 weeks. I'll guarantee it. I'll put my life on it. Well, BT, I got a great reading for you today. Nothing bad, all positive. Like I said, it's only you and your thoughts and your feelings that are getting in the way of getting in the way of your success and getting in the way of things happening at a better pace and a better way. And that's nothing to be mad about or ashamed about. That's something that you can work on. And my advice to you is to keep a positive mindset. Don't think that bad shit's gonna happen. Because if you believe bad shit's gonna happen, it will. Because that's what you're putting out there into the universe. You're scared. So the universe is gonna continue to scare you. And spirit's gonna be like, what's wrong with this damn person? When are you gonna understand that, live your damn life, do what you have to do, and just do what makes you happy. Or because things aren't going your way and things are like not the way you want it to be, start thinking about the things that do make you happy. I'm sure you can name 3 things in your life right now that are good. And I bet you the 3 things that are bad are things that you have no control over. But BT, to answer your question about you and Eric and stuff like that, it's going to get better, yes. It's going to get better between you guys. I don't see nothing bad. I think that now that you guys are going to be, working more closely, it'll bring the bond together. But don't expect the romantic part. Don't expect like things automatically like, going that way. Just do what you have to do. And this is happening for a reason. You see what I mean? All these things are happening for a reason. You're welcome, sweetheart. And I'm gonna continue to motivate you. But you gotta motivate yourself. You're a good person. You're respectful. You have to do what you have to do is best for yourself. Make yourself feel good. If you have to get a manicure and pedicure, if you have to get a new shirt, you have to get a new wardrobe, do whatever the hell make you happy. And don't worry about the negative things. I know it's hard, trust me. But I learned that in the past few years, I was always angry. I was always like complaining or blaming everything else but myself. As soon as I took accountability for my actions and my thoughts, life got better for me. And if you can't trust a friend or family, trust God. That's all I could tell you. Some people would say, oh, that's bullshit. There is no God. There is no spirit. This is all bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. That's okay. You can think whatever you want. I don't care. You want to believe in whatever you want. Just believe in yourself if you don't want to believe in anything else. To each their own. Virgo, I got your donation. Thanks, sweetheart. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. But BT, I see positive things happening, good things happening to you. Just take care of your mom. Take care of yourself. Don't stress yourself. There's only so much you can do. and just stay positive as much as you can. Even if you have to replay these last 5 to 10 minutes, look at it again when you feel down. Just listen to Marky, trust me. You're welcome, sweetheart, anytime. Just promise yourself and promise me that you'll do better for yourself, not for anybody else, for you. Just make sure you're happy. That's all that matters. And try to laugh every day. Even if you have to look at TikTok videos to laugh or funny things on YouTube or whatever, just laugh. The more you laugh, the better you'll feel. Laughter is healing. Laughter is life. I laugh all day, every day. I talk shit all day, every day to make myself feel good. All right, good. Deal. See, and today you got a positive reading about positive things. Like I said, you know that things are going to happen. Now you got to change your mentality. Keep trying. That's all. You owe it to yourself. And remember, you don't need nobody's validation. All right, you want a general for your current energy. All right, cool. Okay. All right, Virgo. Overall, what I see is you might feel like not that ambitious to do certain things because things might not be going your way. You might think that people at work and situations at work are making you feel the way you feel. And work can do that to you. And I know you said in the past that you had people at work that you can't stand, and there's weirdos there. Work is going to be with delusional people. You're going to see delusionment through these people, hypocrites. Some people might flatter you, tell you look nice today, but talk shit behind your back tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Let that intrigue you. Let their laziness, let their lack of ambition, let those people's bad energy inflict themselves into their own pain. And you can acknowledge it, but ignore it. And you're going to go through that in the next 2 weeks. You're going to see the bullshit at work. You're going to see the fuckery and the people and the stupidity. The only thing that you should be focusing on is new plans, your wishes, how strong you are, how persistent you are. Attempt to make things better. Be hopeful. Be confident. Yeah, I can see that. Whatever your fantasies and desires are, just know that your efforts are uncertain on that. But you don't need validation. You don't need nobody to tell you who you are and what you've done. At the end of the day, you're a mother of many children. Ain't nobody can talk to you about life. Right? People around you are going to be dishonest. They're going to try to trick you. There are bad influences. They're going to make you feel insecure. Fake friends, yes. People who will try to take advantage of you. You're going to have that happen to you this month and going, further. Just be cautious. Don't put yourself in the line of fire. If you know those people or people around you are that way, stay away from them. When they come to you, Tell him you gotta go to the bathroom. Tell him you gotta take a call. Tell him I can't talk right now. Move. Divert yourself from them. So that way the energy doesn't cling to you and doesn't stick to you. Um, there could be like a young man, like maybe one of your sons, that's going to be a little stagnant and careless, and they don't know where they want to do, what they want to do, and where they want to go. So there might be one of your children who is narrow minded and like stays on idle mode and stays stuck, and you're going to try to motivate him and try to tell him, look, be more determined, try and figure out what direction you want to go, what you want to do. Um, and like he's gonna feel very stuck and he's gonna be careless, and you might be like trying to scold him, and yeah, you had to talk today. So this is something that I think that he also is dealing with people or possible like bad friends or jealous friends or friends that say one thing today and next thing tomorrow. 13-year-old boys are uh, yeah, they go through a lot of bullshit, especially in school and sports and life. That's the age where you start to realize and hear the secrets of the world, and you start to understand what life is and how life is ran and what's life gonna be. And you're gonna see people for who they are. So between you and him, I feel like you guys are gonna go through a period of time where you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell is wrong with these people? But the thing is you gotta design a format in your brain. And I know that sounds crazy, but like it's just you gotta like you gotta really look inside, deep down inside in your head and your brain, and say, okay, I'm gonna design a way where I need to live my life the way I need to live it. I need to do what I have to do. I need to deal with my kids, my family, my job. What's next? How am I gonna make myself better if I keep getting these people, this cycle of people around me all the time? The solution is not to run away from the problem. The solution is not to go get another job, and because you go to another job, it's the same assholes in a different place. And my mom preached that to me a long time ago. So I understand that that was true. And that's why I finally went on my own. And when I went on my own, I dealt with asshole clients as well. It wasn't asshole workers, it's asshole clients. And that's why I got rid of them. And that's why I have good clients now, because I ciphered out all the bullshit. So the whole message here for you, in my opinion, from looking at the cards, is even if you think about the past, how you've been double dealt, how you've been disrespected, those things are still, I think, bottled up in your mind from what I see here. And it's not easy for you, but don't be hard on yourself. Um, like, I don't know if you say to yourself, I'm doing this all on my own. I'm the one who has to deal with everything. I'm the one who has to steer the ship. I'm the one who has to do this. I'm trying to help guide him, like you said. Um, don't be hard on yourself. Don't keep like don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't think that you can't do it, because you can. And like, be strong for them. Be strong for your boys. Be strong for yourself. Like, I think you're gonna absolutely feel the energy in the next like 30 days or for the rest of this month. Like, I feel like you're gonna be flattered by people. People are gonna turn into hypocrites. I think that, and you always like have this energy around you, and it's because, hey, Becca, how you doing, sweetie? Twerk, twerk. Hey, hey. Like, you're the type of person, you have this energy around you because you're a magnet for that. And it's nothing you really can do about it because you can go, the only thing you can do about it is go live in a basement for the rest of your life and hide. But that's stupid, right? So what you got to do is face adversity and face the negative. Face it. Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Don't entertain it, but just know that it's not going to change overnight. But you can, like, tell yourself, hey, I know what I got to do. I know that, I know that I'm around bad people. I know that I go to work every day and got to deal with a stupid bitch. I know that when I go out with my friends, I got to deal with stupid people. I know my children are dealing with stupid people. But what you're doing is what a lot of people can never do, is take care of all of them at the same time. And that's why I admire you. And I admire most women like you, like my sister. She's taking care of her two boys without that dickhead, and it's perfectly fine. You don't need nobody to complete you. I've already told people that already. But that's the thing, like, a lot of single moms and dads. My brother's a single dad. His wife left him and left the kids, and the kids don't give a fuck about her anyway. She's a rank shank hoe. And he took the responsibility and he's dealing with it. They're not dying. They're okay. The boys ended up getting jobs over this past year. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you do have a choice. You can go fucking commit suicide and run away from the whole situation, right? But you didn't. You took on the responsibility as a mother should. There's always a way out. There's always a choice. But yes, it does take a lot of strength and courage. But don't allow people to, like, you see, that's the test of it's the test of time. It's the devil's always working just as hard as God is. So if you allow your negative thoughts to consume you and allow these people to consume you, then you're gonna feel like you ain't doing nothing right. But really you are. You know what I'm saying? And I know you got a head on your shoulders. I know you know what's right from wrong. And I know you know how to deal with the adversity, right? You're a Virgo, for crying out loud. Virgo women are very good at diverting bullshit off their shoulders. That's why I love a lot of Virgo women. Virgo men, not as much. Like, they need a little time. But Virgo women are strong as fuck. I have a lot of Virgo women around me that have proven to me that they can handle their shit. And I love that about them. And it's not any Virgo women, it's a lot of women. But I know a lot of Virgo women that are single moms and they're amazing. And they have the same issues. They have people who distract them, annoy them, because some people are magnets for bullshit. I am too. I'm a magnet for hoes. I'm a magnet for fucking idiots. I'm a magnet for clowns. I'm a magnet for fucking negativity always coming around because I'm a man of God and I'm a man of faith and I'm a man that lives by truth and honesty. So the devil's like, fuck, we gotta get this back. We gotta get this guy, man. I'm gonna throw some more negative shit at him and see if he'll crack. It ain't working. You can send it all my way. I'm ready for war, no problem. And I'll just ignore your dumb ass and make you look stupid. So it's a good way to be. You gotta look at everybody as, you're down here, bro. You can't get me. If you have that mentality about yourself, they can't touch you. I'm gonna train all of you to be that way. Okay? You listen to me. Fuck everybody and deal with yourself. Best choice you could ever make in your life. Once you do that, you'll be good to go. All right, what you said you got? You said current love energies. Love, baby, don't hurt me. All right, love. Let me see. A lot of love shit's happening in my readings. That's all I hear. So I'll wait for somebody's lucky daughter to come my way. I watch astrology readings and shit like that. And I watched a tarot reading today and it was all about love and axes and shit. I watched this one guy's reading. He was like, your ex is thinking about you and wants you back and regrets. I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Even if that was true, I really don't care. That's why your ex. X marks the spot. No. I don't take back nobody. I don't care. You can come on that door. You can come to that door and beg me on your knees with your mouth open. I wouldn't even care. I would like get up. Fuck out of here. You had your chance. You blew it. Goodbye. Because you end up doing it again. Yeah, I love astrology too. A lot of the stuff's saying like a lot of love's happening for Aquarius and shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hey Oda, how you doing, sweetie? You alright? How's my Harmona today? Okay. So as far as love energies, I see a guy who's Aries, Leo, or Sag. Doesn't have to be, could be. He's probably going through some unexpected changes and breakups. He probably just recently broke up or has or still dwelling on his breakup, but he's discontinued his breakup and stuff from his current, his last ex. He's very insecure. He's probably quiet, keeps to himself. He's been done wrong to, but he's putting in a lot of major effort, and he's possibly gonna come towards you or like try to see what it's about to be with you or what it's like. Um, okay, well that sounds like it, man. He's definitely discontinued dealing with her. Okay. So yeah, this guy is going through some turmoil and trouble. Like he still like feels like he's mad at the situation. He doesn't want to rush into a relationship. Like he's not. I don't think he's the type of guy that will like say, okay, my girlfriend cheated on me. I found out, so now Virgo, I'm gonna go and try and be with her, so that way I can make my ex jealous or prove to everybody that I got cheated on, but I'm got this woman here. Like you know what I'm saying? Hey Jan, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? I'm doing good, Hermana. All's good. You had a busy day but productive. Yeah, same here. That's good. See, that's an Aquarius energy. But she works with us, so I told him I want to keep this quiet that we can talk, and he taking his slow. Yeah. Yeah, he's insecure. I can see that. And rightfully so. It's sad that he is, but he is gonna be that way because he got cheated on. All's good, Jan. Thanks. Good. I'm glad you guys are over here. But in the future, I would say like from now to the end of the year, things are gonna get kind of spicy between you guys. I think that he's gonna like get over it, and I think that he's gonna continue to talk to you. He's gonna continue to like speak to you, confide in you, show you like some vibes and stuff. And I think that you guys can actually have some joy and happiness together in the near future. I would say by the end of this month, it'll start to get a little better between you guys. I think that there's gonna be a lot of like social conversations. He's gonna understand that you're very sincere, He's gonna listen to your stories, you're gonna listen to his. I think he's very devoted when he's in a relationship. It's just that he knows what he went through. And because you're both in the same situation, you know, ah, see, there you go. Right. And it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. But the thing is, you just have to realize that he's fresh off anger. He's fresh off of knowing that his girl cheated on him. When a guy, knows that his girl cheated on him, a lot of times a guy or a woman will go straight after somebody right away, hook up with them, fuck them, and say, "Hey, look what I got now. I don't need you." But he doesn't seem like that type. He seems like the type of guy that's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to make sure I don't make the same mistake again. I'm going to, dot my I's and cross my T's and make sure that Virgo isn't going to do the same thing. But if he knows your situation, then you guys are pretty much like in the same boat. He's still very brokenhearted about it. He's still like disappointed about what she done to him, and rightfully so. All cheaters should go to hell, really. Sorry if that offends anybody that's cheated, but you should go to hell for cheating on somebody. You should just leave. Duh. So yeah, I think things are gonna be from what I see, you got the sun card at the very end. Oh, that's a lot of people who do that shit because they have no conscience. Because to some people who cheat think that that's a way of getting out of a relationship, whether it was toxic or not. Or they think, oh, I had to go on. I had to move on with my life. So the only way that he was going to let me go is if I would have cheated on him. That's not true. You know? Yeah, of course. And rightfully so in her mind. But what she doesn't know is what goes around comes around. Oh yeah, there's a lot of narcissistic people in this world, trust me. But see, if we allow a narcissistic person or people that have cheated on us get to us, or we like seek revenge, we're gonna look like a circus clown. Because that's not what we're supposed to do. What we're supposed to do is enjoy our lives, realize that that person was just in your life for a reason and a season. And I know it's really hard. Trust me, I talk like it's easy, but it is for me because I have a different mentality. I'm sure everybody in this world, majority of the people in this world have been cheated on or have been in difficult situations no matter what, right? Doesn't have to be cheating, could be you got robbed, could be, anything, any situation. But if we dwell too much on revenge or karma or things like that, just know that that person is going to pay before they go. And if they don't, then they're probably going to hell. Exactly. Because if we seek revenge and do something bad to them, then we're going to get karma. So it's like, what is it? What does that say? Two wrongs don't make a right. It's true. And that's what I told everybody about like my situation with my sister's divorce. Like my brother-in-law is attacking like my whole family for no reason. He done the damage and is out here talking shit about us all. And I keep telling my family, let him run his mouth. Who fucking cares? If it's a lie, why are you worried about him? If he's lying about us, you honestly think that everybody he says those lies to knows he's not lying? And knows that, if somebody's lying on you and it's not true, you should never entertain it. Don't even defend yourself because you're gonna look like you look like it's true. So if you don't entertain it and you don't deal with it, then you win. And I'm realizing this every day. That's why I've posted all these things these past few days. Because I've been going into my deck of lies, cards that talk shit about people who lie and how you should deal with it. Because I think I need to remind people every day that people who lie, let them lie. It's a lie, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Exactly. Lying, cheating, dishonesty, unfaithfulness, it's all the same. It's all a bad thing to do to somebody. If you have nothing on your conscience, if you let that person just walk away, that's the best karma you can give to yourself. Because you put it in God's hands. And the last person that God wants, that a person that does wrong wants to be in their hands is God. Because God's more powerful than you can ever revenge on that person. Believe me. And I learned this the hard way, and I learned this, that this is the only solution. How many times do I come on here and say silence is better than bullshit? Just stay quiet. Leave it alone. Don't even give it your energy. Because if you get mad and you rage and you say to yourself, I want to see that person, I'm gonna fucking slap him, I'm gonna do this. I say it all the time. But not I don't, you let it out, but you just have to catch yourself and say, I'm not gonna do nothing. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna live my life. I don't care. I'm not gonna let this person live in my head rent free. That's not happening. But it takes a lot for us to do that because of how evil people are and how fucked up people are. And people that have people who cheat on them and do bad things to them, the first thing they do is say, I hope that person dies, or I hope that person gets karma. Don't even say that because it's guaranteed anyway. Just leave it. And trust me, when you leave it alone, you'll see the instant karma happen. And that's why with me, I see the instant karma happen all the time because I leave it alone. And it's hard for me to leave it alone because back in the day, I would beat the shit out of you, or I would confront you and scare you, or I would expose you on social media. I would do dumb shit like that. But for what? Now I just remind people that it's not right. It's not the right thing to do. Just leave it alone. Because then your energy gets saved from being so mad at an idiot and a piece of shit that did you wrong. And it's also your fault for dealing with that person, especially if you already seen that that person isn't genuine and isn't right for you. You're not going to change them. The only person that can change is themselves. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Nobody can change you. And I'll give you an example. My brother in law has been going to a psychiatrist for 1 year, a counselor, for 1 year this month. And he's gotten worse than he is now. You know why? Because that counselor can't save you. You got to save yourself. And if he ain't going to save himself, that counselor's going to get rich off his dumb ass. Exactly. The only person that can save you is you. Believe me, take my fucking advice. I've been there and seen that. And everybody in here is not a baby. We're all over that. We're all that age of adulthood. We all know what's right and wrong. Take my advice. Don't even entertain it. And you know what? I'll tell you guys a brief story that happened When I was in high school, I left when I was 17 years old. Let me show you how karma works in years. When I was 16, 17 years old, I was in high school and I hated school. I really did. There was a male teacher, and he was like, he was in the army. He was very strict, and he was a teacher. And he thought that he could bully everybody and do shit to people and get away with everything. And people complained about him all the time, but he still did what the fuck he wanted because he was an evil bastard. I never liked him, and he drove me out of that school because I rebelled against him. I didn't do what he wanted. I was like, fuck this guy. He ain't telling me what to do. I'll beat his ass. I don't care how big he is. You get slapped by one of these chairs or these desks you don't know about. I'll knock your ass out. And I stood up to him many times. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this guy no more. I'm leaving this school. I'm getting out of here. All these teachers are whack. This guy's a fucking mental case. And I'm sick and tired of dealing with this fucking bullshit school. So when I was 17, I left. And I said, I hope this fucker gets the worst karma of his life. And I said, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but I know I'm going to hear about it in my lifetime. And this guy now, I would say he's about maybe 65, 66 now, right? He has 3 kids and a young lady. She's not young right now, but when this woman is now 40 something years old, and she came forth publicly and said that he molested her, he groomed her, he did all this shit to her. And then another girl says, oh yeah, he did the same shit to me. And he even got caught fucking her in the janitor's room. A girl that's his daughter's best friend. He was fucking her on the side, grooming her and everything. Married, got 3 kids in the school. And he got caught. And he's going through court now. And he could be prosecuted and going to jail. But see how long ago that was? That was 30 years ago I was in school. So don't worry. It took 25 years for that guy to get burnt. 30 years I've been out of school. This happened like about 5 years ago. It all came to light. That whole island knows. And the first thing my mom said to me, she goes, well, Mark, you are right. That's a nasty piece of shit, man. And I can't believe what he did. Everybody complained about him, but you complained about him the most. You always said there was something shady about him and you couldn't be around that guy. And I saw him at the grocery store about 2 years ago. And I looked at him. He looked at me and turned his face. I said, yeah, you better turn your face, you fucking idiot. I hope you rot in hell. There you go. Like I said, that happened 30 years ago, and he's just getting his ass handed to him. That's why I tell everybody, don't worry. Karma will get you. You will pay before you go. And if you don't, there's more. And if you get your karma before you die, when you die, you only know you're going to one place. Deep down, and you're going to burn to a crisp. And the devil gets to take your fucking soul. Too bad. He's still going through court. He's not in jail yet. Hopefully he does go to jail. But he's fighting it because there's no real concrete evidence. And the guy who saw him with her and got caught, he's dead now. but he left a statement before he died. But he's the only person that actually saw them together, like fucking. But apparently, there's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence, and hopefully, he gets burnt. Hopefully, if he does go to jail, I'm gonna ask to go see him. The bailiff's gonna say, "Look, there's a guy here to see. He wants to be. He doesn't want to tell me his name, but he come to see." So he sits down, and there's a glass between me and him. I'm gonna look at him and say, "I waited a long time to see you behind here. I just wanted to see it for myself. You better pray every day because I know you're going to hell." I tell people all the time, don't fuck around. Because let me tell you, it's either up or down. And what goes up comes down. You can go to heaven, but don't act up. You might be on that heaven list, but trust me, your soul can be taken real quick. You goddamn deep dark secrets of what you did 30 years ago, it's gonna come back to haunt your ass. It'll get exposed every now and then. Yeah, so that's why I tell these stories, to remind people not to be wicked and evil and do stupid shit, because it comes back to haunt you. And if you don't want these things to happen, then you better be a good person. So good, though. I just sit back and watch, and yeah. No, I want you to fall asleep so I don't have to give it to you. I'm gonna take my time. Yeah, he was. I always had a bad feeling about that guy. Oh, he was. Yeah, he gonna get fun slap. So yeah, Virgo, things look good for you in all ways. Just remember to stay away from all those people. I don't know if I ever suggested this to you, Virgo, but if you can get like a black tourmaline crystal, like I have one around here, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, like get a small black tourmaline crystal, like the size of like a quarter. Yeah, and carry one. Yeah, just like keep it with you, just for protection. Like that kind of like fends off the weirdos. It works for me. Oh yeah, he did all that bullshit. You welcome, sweetheart. No problem. But he was always a perv, but some women said, "Oh, he never done nothing to me." I was like, "Duh," because he can't fuck everybody, you dumbass. He's just gonna pick and choose his battles. He's gonna see who the weak hoes are, and he's gonna deal with them. Not my problem. All I know, if that was my daughter, he would not be living today, and I'll be in jail. That's why God didn't give me no daughter and no kids. Because he knows if anybody did anything to my kids like that, I'll be in jail. I'll kill him. Especially if I know it's true. I ain't gonna wait for karma in that situation. I'm sorry. I'm gonna beat your ass. You molest my daughter or my son, you're gonna wish you never did that shit in your life. Cause I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm gonna tie a rope to your nuts, and I'm gonna hang you from a palm tree, and I'm gonna beat your ass until your nuts fucking fall off. And there ain't no hope for you after that. It's gonna be goodbye for you. All right, back when you said you wanted some blue cards, I got you. If anybody wants a message, let me know. Honestly, that's why I would never. That's why God puts me in these positions, because He knows. He's like, look, I gotta keep my son Mark out of jail. I gotta make sure I keep my son sane. I gotta make sure Mark don't go to jail for being some fucking perv or some molester or some rapist or some fucking weirdo. I'm trying to make sure he keeps his hands off his brother-in-laws. You know, I want to make sure he doesn't slap nobody up. I'm gonna make him spiritual. I'm gonna make him happy. I'm gonna surround him with beautiful women so he stays happy. I'm gonna make sure he don't do nothing crazy, because I need this mofo on earth, and I need him out of jail. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. I appreciate you guys for keeping me away from jail and away from people to slap the shit out of him. Thank you. Okay. Back up. 1, 2. What is with you mooning me? What you want to show some ass around here? What the heck's going on with you? All right, Becca. People depend on you. These people could be your friends, your family, your clients. People just depend on you. A new job or promotion is coming your way, so you might get more work, more clients. People might put you on a pedestal. If you do want a job, you can get one, like a new job or something, or things like that. Or you might be promoting yourself online more, things like that. And we've been talking about it all night. Someone is lying to you. So there's always somebody lies to everybody. I just lie in my damn bed and go to sleep and not worry about it. So you can do the same. Someone's lying to you. Don't worry about it. Let them lie. Yeah, of course. If you want to find out, all you got to do is ask your spirit guides and they'll tell you. There you go. All right. Ninja, I don't want you to moon me, but I'll give you a message. And I hope you're feeling better. Take an Epsom salt bath and look at your own ass, okay? Hopefully your ass is not bruised up. Oh, that's good, Becca. Stay that way. Let go of your past, Ninja. Don't worry about it. Needs and wants, get what you need, not what you want. Or if you want something that you need, get it. If you need something that you really want, and get it. You're going to do it anyway. You never listen to me. And they really like you a lot. And this is probably your 2 grandchildren. They really like you a lot. Because they is not no pronoun shit on here. They is 2 people. Okay? So your 2 grandchildren like you a lot. Hey, Rose, how are you? And on the bottom it says, be more sociable. So talk a lot to them. You're welcome, Ninja. All right, Virgo, you're next. And then Ilda, if you want a message, I'll give you one too. All right. Who did I just say? Oh, yeah, Virgo. You sure can. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got for you. Test their sincerity. Stay focused on your goals. Listen to your intuition. And on the bottom, it says, out with the old and in with the new. So don't worry about the old shit. Leave that stuff out and get in with the new. New vibes, new man, new people, new mentality. All that old shit, let it go. All right, Oda, you're next. Let me see what I got for my Hermana today. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you. I appreciate it. All right. What you want in life is in the near future. So if you're focusing on something that you really want, you'll get it in the near future. And the near future is from now to the end of the year. So what you want in life, it's come. All right, no problem, Becca. Just get your ass online and make some money. If you guys have a chance, subscribe to Becca's channel. She's I love her when she's asleep, but when she's online, she's actually, she actually does her job, man. And she's a good little angel. So, if you guys want to subscribe to her channel and check her out, she comes on like during the day. She's broke. So, get a question answered from her, like give her $1 or two, help out my daughter, you know. Listen, the devil was an angel too. Ilda, watch your back because these people are whack. So you might have some whack ass people around you. Stop worrying about them. And it says stop dealing with assholes. So try not to deal with these assholes and these whack ass people. And remember, Hermana, you are beautiful. That's why these assholes want you, see? Because you're beautiful, you're a good person, and you're an Aquarius. See, and because you're a beautiful person inside and out, you deal with assholes, you deal with whack ass people. But what you want is in the near future, which is no assholes and not dealing with them. Okay? Yes, your daddy's angel. Remember that. All right, Rose. Rose, you are next. You're welcome, Hermana. Love you. And always remember to stop dealing with assholes. All right, just deal with your Hermana. No palm tree action. I should have never said that. Now you're gonna think about that all the time. You're gonna try and do that to these guys. Like leave these guys balls alone and stuff. No palm tree action. Okay. You know why I say palm tree? Because I have like tons of them around my neighborhood, and I always used to tell everybody I'm gonna end up putting somebody on that damn tree one day if they act crazy. I duct tape their ass to it. Okay, Rose, let me see what I got for you. One. Rose. Two. Okay, Rose. Get rid of low vibrational people. So keep vibrating high and stay on a high feeling and get rid of the low vibrational people around you. So if there's people acting crazy, get rid of them. No, Ninja, I don't think so. She wouldn't be that brave. The answer is no at the moment, Rose. So if you're thinking of something, the answer is no at the moment. In the meantime, love yourself first. And on the bottom, you have doubts. Don't we all? I always think about that, Ninja, but no, I don't feel that. You're welcome, Rose, anytime, sweetheart. We're good looking up. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna give myself a card, and then I'm gonna go sleep. Okay, let me see what I get. If anybody else wants a message, let me know if I haven't given you one. All right, my first card is you are manifesting money. Hell yeah. All about the moolah, all about the moolah. Test their sincerity. I always do. And ask your spirit guides. And on the bottom, my favorite card. You want the truth. And nothing but the truth. So help you God if you don't tell me the truth. Because it's not going to be good for you if you lie to me. See that? Cards don't lie. Tell you don't fuck around. I'm not the one. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Okay. Thanks for having fun. Talking shit. Talking real. Getting messages. Getting questions. I appreciate all the donations, the love, support, the laughs, the mooning. My story about putting the guy in the palm tree. You don't want to do those things, I'm only joking. If anybody sees this live afterwards, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Mark, I don't give a shit what you think. If you don't like it, change the channel." When you watch cable, right, and you don't like a channel, you change it, right? Same thing where you don't like it, change your fucking channel and leave me alone. Okay? You're welcome, Hermana. Always a pleasure to see you. Good night, everybody that's in here. I appreciate you. Virgo, Ninja, Ilda, Becca, if you're here. I don't know who else is here, but you guys have a great night. Get some rest. It's like 20 to 1 in the morning here, so I need to make like a tree and leave. And yeah. I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already I've been on here. Holy shit, time flies. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I gotta go work tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Wednesday. Wednesday. You know Wednesday? It's Wednesday, my dudes. No problem, Ninja. I'll see you guys. Good night. Take care.